Today I am so excited. We're gonna make homemade bacon. So I've just picked up that lovely pork belly from a local butcher. We have 100 grams of salt, 100 grams of brown sugar, 100 grams of maple syrup. If you make it for yourself and you're gonna consume within a week, it's totally fine. You don't need any more. If you're gonna give it away or you want to keep it in your fridge for more than a week, you need to use that Prague powder number 1. I won't be using it because it's just for our personal consumption. So you need a bowl. So just gonna tip the salt and the light brown sugar, and then we're gonna mix it together. So mix it well. Okay, and then we're gonna add the maple syrup. Same whiskey. Mix it well until you get a paste like this. So the principle is very simple. I had the skin on, I removed it. This is just my personal preference. You can leave it on if you want. I prefer removing it. Leave all the fat, etc. If you get a pork belly, it is best to get one where you have a bit of meat. If you just get fat, well, you'll end up eating fat. So this one looks pretty good. So the process is we're gonna have to cure it for a week. Yes, I said a week. It's a very long time to wait, but we're gonna have to cure it for a week in a sealed bag. So I've got a bag here. You can use a Ziplock bag. Then we're gonna put it in the fridge, and then we're gonna take it off the fridge in 7 days time, and then after we're gonna put it on the smoker. So you'll see that step later. So you take about half the mix, okay, and then just apply it everywhere. So this cure will take some of the moisture out of the bacon. Okay. Once you've done the first half, the best is take your bag, put the pork belly in the bag, flip it, and then pour the rest of the mix within the bag. Okay. So now apply the mix with the bag. Just make sure that there's the mix everywhere. It is very important for the curing process. So now I'm going to use the vacuum machine, so it's quite important to keep it dry and also to keep the edges of your bag dry, otherwise it's not going to seal properly. So now our bags are sealed. Get a pen, write the date of today. Today we are the 3rd of October 2020. The hardest bit now is to wait 7 days. This is going to be hard. But during these 7 days, I would suggest to flip it once or twice and just making sure that the cure goes all over the meat. Okay, so just leave it in your fridge for 7 days. Now we've got the bag. We'll see you in 7 days. Now our bacon is cured for 7 days in the fridge. So we can see that the sugar and the salt mix has extracted all of the moisture. So you can see this turned into liquid. This also you can see that it cured it properly because it's quite hard. So it's quite firm. So the next step, we're gonna clean that up, make it sure it's dry. But in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the barbecue. I've got some briquettes and it needs to be set up at 120 degrees Celsius. And then we're gonna cook it up to an internal temperature of 65 degrees. So in order to regulate the temperature, we're gonna need to put a water pan. So normally I just put a normal tray. Just put it next to the coals. And then just put some water in the tray. So the tray here has multiple advantage. So it will block the air coming from the intake and channel the air onto the coals. It will act as a drip tray, so when the bacon fat is going to drip, it's going to be captured in that pan. And also with the water, it will create a moisture environment, so the meat is not too dry. So we're gonna use the Ingbird thermometer. So I'll just put the this probe will actually measure the temperature within the barbecue, and then I have another probe that we're gonna put in the meat. For the time being, just gonna close it and just make sure that the temperature is set to 120 degrees. So now our barbecue shows that we are 120 degrees. So we're gonna put this probe within the bacon. So right in the center. We're gonna use some wood chip. So that's hickory wood chip. So that's going to create some smoke and some flavor. And then that's it. Now we're gonna have to smoke it up to an internal temperature of 65 degrees. It will take around 4 to 5 hours. So our bacon has been smoking for 3 hours and it is ready. So the temperature has reached 65 degrees C on internal. So it is ready. So let's have a look. Wow. You can see this orangey color. This is absolutely stunning. Okay, so let's take it out. So I'll remove the probe. So you can see that it's been smoked, or you can see that juiciness there. Still a little bit of fat. But yeah, it looks gorgeous. D-Day has arrived. So today we're gonna make the best of both worlds. I mean, I've been living in the UK for about 15 years, but I'm also French. So we're gonna have the UK side with the bacon, and we're gonna have the French side with the baguette and the camembert. So today we're gonna make a bacon sandwich with camembert and caramelized onion. So I will show you how to cut the bacon that we've made in the last 7-8 days on the barbecue, and we're gonna make a lovely sandwich. So our barbecue now is set at 220-225 degrees. This is the time where we're gonna see what we've made in the last 8 days. So I've got my Del Strong knife. So wow, so you can see this is our bacon, so you can see a lot of meat. Oh, that smells really, really smoky. The beauty of making your own bacon, you can slice it as thick as you want. So for our bacon sandwich, I'm gonna slice it like this. I like it a little bit thick. Goes really well. Wow, this is really beautiful. Excellent. So this bit I'm not going to slice it because we can put it in a vacuum bag, the same one as I showed you at the beginning of the video, and then we can actually put it in the freezer. So we're going to cook it indirect, and then we will finish it on a direct heat for the last part of the grilling. Let's do another one because I think it's gonna be so good. So we'll have 3 slices per sandwich. I'm gonna make 2 sandwiches, and then we close the lid. Make the sandwich. So the bacon has been grilled, so I'm just gonna cut the baguette in two. To put some of his chutney first. So this chutney is homemade. I will leave the recipe in the description below. So let's get a good base. Then we're gonna use bacon, so three slices. And of course, our camembert. I really like this brand, the Rustic. Very good camembert. You can find it in any supermarket. Here's our sandwich, but our sandwich is not finished. What you have to do is to leave it for about 20-25 seconds in indirect heat on the barbecue. So the cheese will melt and that will be lovely. Trust me on this. I've been eating camembert for about 37 years. I know what I'm talking about. We're gonna have to taste it. I'm so looking forward. I mean, I've been dreaming about it for about 8 days now. Let's take a bite. Oh, that bacon is so good. It is really smoky. You can taste the maple syrup. A little bit of sweetness in there, and with the savory part of the camembert, this is just the perfect combination. I'll take a second one. I have to try again. I am so sorry that I have to eat that in front of you. But I do hope you like this video. If you like it, leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe and put that notification bell. And if you want to know more about the bacon, please leave a comment in the section below. If you want to share that video with your friends, please do so. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.